If you are an MTN shareholder thinking about buying shares on the Ghana Stock Exchange or simply interested in how big corporate disputes can affect your investments, then today's video is one you shouldn't skip. Come closer. One of Ghana's biggest listed companies, MTN Ghana, is currently involved in a legal dispute with another listed company, Clydestone Ghana PLC. At first glance, this might seem like just one courtroom battle between two companies, but if you look beyond the headlines, this case contains valuable lessons about investing, business risk, corporate governance, and why every investor must pay attention to more than just profits. In this video, I will explain what this lawsuit is about, why it matters to investors, what it would mean for both companies, and most importantly, the lessons you should take away before buying any stock. Let's get into it.
Unlocking Africa's Wealth Code. Money Code Africa.
If you're wondering what this lawsuit is about, Clydestone Ghana PLC has filed a lawsuit against MTN Ghana, MTN Group Limited, and Mobile Money Fintech Limited. According to publicly available reports, the dispute relates to a mobile money technology framework and associated commercial intellectual property issues. Now, this is very important because the matter is currently before the courts. None of the allegations have been proven. The defendants have the opportunity to present their side, and it will ultimately be the court that determines the facts and decide the outcomes. Rather than predicting who will win, let's focus on what this means for investors and why stories like this matter in the stock market. As an investor, you might ask, why should I care about this? Many people believe lawsuits are only important to lawyers. That couldn't be further from the truth. Whenever a publicly listed company becomes involved in a significant legal dispute, investors immediately begin asking important questions. Could this affect the company's profits? Could it impact future dividends? Will management become distracted? Could the company's reputation suffer? Will this increase cost or create financial liability? Notice that investors don't have to know final court decisions before asking these questions. The uncertainty itself can influence how people feel about the company, and investors' confidence often play a major role in stock market performance. This is why financial markets around the world closely monitor legal cases involving publicly listed companies. You might still be wondering, how can lawsuits just affect stock prices? Let me break it down for you. There isn't one simple answer because every lawsuit is different, but there are generally four possible outcomes from an investor's perspective. The first possibility is that very little happens. If investors believe the lawsuit is unlikely to have a significant impact on the company's shares, the company's share price may remain relatively stable. The second possibility is a temporary decline. Some investors become nervous whenever legal uncertainties arise. They may sell their shares, causing the price to fall even before the court reaches a decision. The third possibility is that the companies reach a settlement. In many business disputes around the world, companies resolve their differences outside the court. Whenever uncertainty disappears, investors' confidence often improves. And the last and fourth possibility is a court judgment. Depending on the outcome, there could be financial consequences, operational changes, or reputational effects. However, it is important to remember that every case is unique and no one can accurately predict the court's final decision. This is exactly why investors must avoid making emotional decisions based on only headlines. If you are following the case, you might be wondering, who is Clydestone? Many Ghanaians know MTN, but fewer are familiar with Clydestone Ghana PLC, unless of course you invest in stock. That one you would know. Clydestone is also listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange and has operated in Ghana's technology sector for many years. The company has provided payment technologies, banking softwares, and digital transaction solutions for businesses and financial institutions. Being a listed company means Clydestone also has shareholders whose investments may be influenced by developments surrounding this case. This isn't simply a dispute between a large company and a small company. It is a dispute involving two publicly listed businesses whose shareholders are watching closely. But if you are an MTN shareholder, you should really pay attention. MTN Ghana is one of the largest companies listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange. Thousands of individual investors own MTN shares. Pension funds, investment funds, and institutional investors also hold significant positions in the company. Whenever a company of this size becomes involved in litigations, investors naturally monitor developments because they want to understand whether there could be any impact on future business performance. However, it is equally important to remember that a lawsuit does not automatically mean a company is guilty or that it will suffer financial damage. Businesses around the world face legal disputes for many different reasons, and many continue operating successfully while those disputes are resolved. Good investors focus on the facts rather than speculation. The bigger lesson for every investor. This story teaches several important lessons. The first lesson is to always do your own research before investing. Never buy shares simply because a company is popular or because everyone else is talking about it. The second lesson is to follow official company announcements. Publicly listed companies are required to disclose important information to investors, and these announcements are far more reliable than social media rumors. The third lesson is that investing is about managing risk, not eliminating it. Every investment comes with risk, whether they are legal, economic, political, competitive, or operational. Your job as an investor is to understand those risks before investing. The fourth lesson is diversification, and I think almost every time I talk about stocks, mutual funds, or any other thing, this seems to come up a lot. Never put all your money into one company. No matter how successful it appears, diversifying across different companies and industries help reduce the impact if one investment faces unexpected challenges. Finally, learn to stay calm. Successful investors don't react emotionally to every headline. They gather information, evaluate the facts, and make decisions based on evidence rather than fear. As this case progresses, investors should pay attention to several important developments. Watch for official court proceedings and any significant rulings. Read announcements released by MTN Ghana and Clydestone to the Ghana Stock Exchange. Review future financial statements to see whether either company discusses the case or any other related risk. Most importantly, avoid relying on rumors circulating on social media. Financial decisions should always be based on verified information from credible sources. The lawsuit between MTN Ghana and Clydestone is more than just another business headline. It reminds us that investing isn't only about finding companies that make money. It is also about understanding the risks that can influence those companies over time. Whether you are investing in MTN, Clydestone, or any other company listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange, remember this: smart investors don't panic. They prepare, they stay informed, follow verified information, and make decisions based on facts instead of emotions. As this legal case continues, we will be watching closely to see how it unfolds. But regardless of the final judgment, the investing lesson from this story is already clear. If you found this explanation helpful and want more videos that break down Ghana's biggest financial stories in simple, practical language, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Money Code Africa, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Also follow us on all social media handles, Money Code Africa. Thank you for watching, and remember, wealth isn't built by following the crowd. It is built by making informed decisions. I'll see you in the next one.